Crop inventory adjustments allow you to modify your raised inventory balances for adjustments other than new harvest transactions or selling the inventory. That's done under Processes, Production, and Crop Inventory Adjustments. In the crop inventory adjustments, you'll select your company and select which category you want to work with out of these different account categories that involve inventory. We're going to select raised crop inventory, and we can select what date that we want to make an adjustment. And by selecting the date, it will list all the inventory balances that are on hand at that particular time at the end of that period. The different adjustment types are price, where you can change the price per unit of the inventory, or empty, where you can select an inventory and empty anything that's remaining in that particular inventory, changing quantities, or moving inventory. We're going to go through each one, and we'll begin with the price adjustment. In the price adjustment, we're going to select an inventory. Each one of these are different inventory account balances. If you are using balance details on your raised crop inventory, then each one of these are going to the same account, but they each have a different balance detail. So you can see that we have one for 2019 at home bin A, 2019 elevator, and a 2018 home silo. If we need to change a price, you would highlight the row that you want to select and change. You can click the plus sign to the left, and you'll see what the offset account is for this particular inventory account. And it's generally going to be your change in raised crop inventory revenue account. And then the details that are assigned in that revenue account also. When you select the inventory, down at the bottom of the screen is the price information. So you can adjust if you were maintaining this particular inventory by a second quantity instead of a first quantity, you can select which quantity you want to change the price. So we only have one quantity, we're going to leave it at first quantity, and you would just enter the new price that you want to assign on this particular selected inventory. So if we wanted to make this price now $3.50, we can enter that amount, and when you click the Save button, it will come up and ask if you want to adjust the price of the selected inventory. You'll say yes, and that will make the adjustment. And now it is at $3.50, and the transaction would be the difference between the value of it at $3.60 that it was originally and $3.50. So it made that change difference in dollars to the inventory corn and the change in raised crop inventory revenue account. The next adjustment type is empty. And if you have an inventory that still has some remaining quantities left in it with dollars, and you know that it's empty, and that can often happen with shrinkage and different situations. So you can highlight that inventory with the empty adjustment type and simply save. What that's going to do is reverse anything that is currently in that inventory and reverse it out to zero the inventory account, and then offset that with the change in raised crop again with the details that are assigned to it. If you need to add any other details, you can also right-click on that row and do Add Remove Columns, and then add any other detail that you might want included on that adjustment. So it already pulled in the 2018 and the home silo because that represents the balance detail on that inventory. But if we wanted to include again that this is on corn, then we can certainly assign that so that our revenue account is again assigned to corn. And we can go ahead and save that. And when we save that, you'll have to verify that's what you want to do. And that line will disappear, and it gives you that it was the adjustment was created successfully. And our next adjustment type is quantity. If we find we need to adjust the quantity that is remaining in here, for some reason it's changed, then we can highlight the inventory that we want to change. Down at the bottom lists what it is currently, and you will be putting in what you want it to be now. So not the change amount in this case, you'll put in what the new quantity is. So if this is really supposed to be 41,000 instead of the other detail of the 41,325, then we would put that amount in the bushels. We could change the price here also if we wanted to. And when you're done, then you would just save. Again, you'll need to verify, and it will make that change. And again, the change amount, the difference, was adjusted to the inventory and offset with that change in raised crop. And our last one is to move. So if we want to move one of our inventories, let's say that maybe we want to take some out of the home bin and take it to the elevator. So we're going to highlight the inventory that we want to take it out of, and then down at the bottom of the screen you're going to indicate where you're moving it to. So that may very well be the same inventory. It could be a different inventory, but in this case it will be the same inventory. And then you indicate where you're moving it to. So we're maintaining balances on inventory and location and year. So we're going to indicate that we're going to the elevator, and still for the year 2019. Then you're going to indicate on the quantity 1 title how much you want to move. So we're going to say 10,000. And then give the price, and you might want to use the price that it's currently being valued at, or you could change that and put it in a different price. So we're going to say 350. And now we'll make an inventory adjustment and decrease our inventory corn that's to home bin A, and increase our inventory corn to 2019 elevator. We're going to go ahead and save that. And now you can see that our elevator quantity has been increased and our home bin A quantity has decreased. And those are the different adjustments that you can make with the crop inventory adjustment. This is a great screen to use before harvest time, just to check to see if there are some inventory balances that need to be cleaned out before you start putting in your new harvest entries.